Good morning, everyone. Hello, hello. How are you? Feeling good and ready to go? Excellent. Well, let's jump right in let's start with some nice deep breaths. Kind of the same way we finish, we will start with some nice big inhales and exhales just to get some oxygen to the muscles. Sweep across a little bit and then come on down. Shake it out. Let's take one arm up. So we did just jump right in. Sheesh, I feel like I missed an intro here. Happy to know you're out there working out along with me. Stretching it out to start. An active stretch so we keep on moving. Let's push the back of this hand behind us and then take it into a big backstroke a couple of times. And then let's take the other arm up, straight up, and then over as far as you can go. Keep reaching for the ground. Now push your hand back and then take it to a backstroke. Nice, let's do it one more time. First arm, straight up and straight over. Good, how are you feeling this morning? Ready to go? If you joined me for the workout on Monday, you know what you're in for. If not, then I will tell you. So we did kind of like circuits. We did 2 sets, 4 different exercises, and we did each of those 4 exercises 3 times in succession. So 4 times 3. Yes, and we did them so that, let's just march a little bit. I know I can walk and talk. So I timed them so they each take a minute, but you can either do it 30 seconds work with 30 seconds rest, or you can work for 40 seconds and take a 20-second rest, or you can go 50 seconds and then you only get 10 seconds to recover, and then we're right back into the next exercise. So it's up to you how much rest you want to take. I'll tell you when it's the 30, 40, and 50-second mark. So you can decide as we go. You don't have to do the same amount of work for every exercise. You can decide. So there it is. And one of the sets of 4 exercises is more lower body. One is more upper body. And then we'll do some core. And that'll be that. So there you go. Now you're up to speed. Let's take our feet pointing forward, hip bones pointing forward, and then we're just going to go across our body and then squeeze shoulder blades and back across our body. Shoulder blades squeeze together. A couple of times here in the middle. Cross. Good. Try to keep your lower body still here, even though your upper body is moving. There we go. Squeeze in back. And yeah, keep it going. Should I talk about the weather? It's lovely right now, but the May long weekend is coming, which means it might not be that lovely. We shall see. Palms toward me, and then we're just going to turn from the shoulders. Palms up maybe. Maybe you can go all the way around. Get your owl shoulders going. See how much you can turn. Twist and turn with your shoulders nice and low down away from your ears. Shoulder blades tucked down your back. The usual cues. Just keep turning and then just take them to palms down, and we're just going to squeeze and then open. Squeeze, open. Why do I always do these? Well, they're supposed to be good for your hands and your wrists, and if you have any arthritis or any, lack of mobility in your hand, it's supposed to be good to close them as tight as you can and then open them as not as tight as you can, as big as you can. So just a couple more times. And then it also works the forearms when you go fast, which is what we're doing right now. Fast and slow. Does this make you dizzy when I walk back and forth? Can't seem to stand in one spot. Maybe I'll just do this. Okay, all right. Let those arms go. How are they feeling? Good. Okay, let's roll our shoulders. Roll them, and let's go the other direction, either at the same time, like so, or kind of, I don't know, what would you call this? Something. Let's do this one too. Get your shoulders going this way, the duckling roll, and let's go backwards. Nice. Around. Good. Okay, let's take arms up overhead, well, to one side actually, and then we're just going to sit down into it, across and down, right across, warming up the torso a little bit, and the legs and the arms, a little bit of everything. One more time, and then let's go up and over to the other side. Same thing, up and down. Just sit down into it. Ideally, your knees are still pointing forward, facing forward. There, one last one. Last one. Okay, we didn't do any kind of split stance thing, so let's do that now. We won't do the exact thing that we always do, but let's start right here. No stir in the pot today. Which doesn't mean I've forgotten, I just skipped it. Okay, take your hands down to hips, and let's do a few pulses. Okay, good. And then just reach down with your same side hand as your front foot. Reach down, down, down. Reach up with your other arm and look up at that hand. Maybe bend your knee a little bit more. Okay, and then take your hand down. We are going to come right up into hamstring kind of thing. So straight leg, toes pointing up, hips are squared, and then you're just going to sweep down, trying to keep a nice flat back. Sweep down, and one more time. Sweep down, and then we'll add this one that we haven't done in a little bit. The foot that was forward is the one that becomes the top of a T. Okay, you're trying to get back so you can see my feet. Make a T out of your feet, and then you're going to reach down, step the top of the T back, and sweep your arm back. Okay, you can take it into a big squat like this if you like, or step back like this, or something in between, whatever works. We'll do one more, and then this one we will leave our foot back here, leave it there, and then we are into split stance the other way. Let's drop the knee, drop it down. Excellent. And then this one, we're going to put our hands on our hips and do little pulses. Little pulses, warming up, getting the hip flexors and then the quads. How are your legs today? Good? Hope so. Good. Okay, same side hand down toward your front foot. Other arm goes up. Shoulder blade of this arm, this top arm, drops down your back. Tucks in toward your spine. Okay, and then drop it. I think we came right up to standing here. Onto our heels, toes are up, and let's sweep down. And down again. I think we did 4, so let's do 4 on this side. Last one. And then the foot that was in front becomes the top of the T. I'm going to turn this way. Reach down, step it back. Reach down, step it back, and bring it back to a T. And stretch it out. Last one. Stretch it out. Excellent. Okay, maybe a couple of hamstring curls. What do you think? Push back 2? Sure. Let's do it. We did a little bit of marching, but we didn't do these ones. And we didn't do these ones. High knee in front. So that's what we're doing. Oh yeah, and the last thing we'll do as part of our warm-up is just get yourself set up on one foot, lift the other one, and then we'll do this one, hip circles. We do a few of these in the first. So working on glutes. Monday, it's it is harder. I was going to say maybe more effective to do this with a band around your knees, but it's also hard to get that band onto your knees in the 10-second rest or whatever that we have in between exercises. I've switched feet. Hopefully you are too, switching. But if you want to use a band, please feel free, especially if you're taking a bit of a longer break, like 20 seconds or 30 seconds, then you'll have time to slip it up over your knees. You can either tie a knot in your in a big band or use a mini band. Or use nothing at all. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so, feeling warmed up? Yes, good. Okay, the first 4 exercises we're doing are squat plus a curtsy. So I'll probably get some weights. You don't really need them, but if you want to use them, get them. So we're gonna go squat and then curtsy. Squat and then curtsy, other side. So squat in the middle, curtsy either side. One exercise. Next one is kneeling with knee circles. This is the one I was just talking about. So if you want, quickly slide a band up here above your knees. And then we're doing circles like that. Okay, just one side because we'll do the second side on the repeat. Third exercise, tempo squat, which means we're going down, down, down slowly and then popping up. Okay, fourth exercise is those kneeling knee circles on the other side. Okay, so those are the first 4. We're going to start in about 15 seconds because I have to have an easy starting point. As I said, I'll tell you when it's 30 seconds, when it's 40, and when it's 50 so that you can choose how much work and how much rest you want to have. Okay, squat plus a curtsy starting right here. Here we go. If you want to do a bicep curl with the curtsy, that's always good. And squat, curtsy back. Excellent. Good, good, good. Here we keep on going. Down and over to the side. I was going to ask, oh, there's 30 seconds right there. If you're taking a 30-second break, I kind of doubt you are. I bet you're going at least 40. That's my guess. Maybe 45. There's 40 right there. If you're going 50, keep on rolling. I always have to remember the squat in the middle. This is our last one. Right there. Okay, quick break. Let's come on down. Oops, I hope you have, I don't have a mat down, but I've got a squishy floor. So here we go. Knee circles. Knee circles. Wrists are right under shoulders. Knees are under hips. We're doing one side. Did you have time to get a band around your knees? I didn't. There we go. Around. Do you feel those glutes working? Hopefully. Keep it going. Same direction, same side. That's 30 seconds right there. Okay. Keep on going. We do these exercises 3 times each. That's 40 seconds. So if you want to go the other direction on the next repeat, you can do that. 3 more seconds. Keep it going as much as you can. And take it easy. Come on up. We're going to do a tempo squat. Slow down. Quick up. Ready? Here we go. Down, down, down. Pop up. Down, down. Slowly down. Pop up. Good. Push your hips back. Push your hips back so you're sitting kind of on your heels. I'm just showing you from the back so that you can see that I'm trying to keep knees behind toes and my hips well back. And up we come. There's 30 seconds right there. If you're onto your 30-second break, well, good for you. And come on up. Boing. 40 seconds. 10 more if you're going right to 50. Oops, I forgot to go quickly up. Slow down. This is our last one. And pop it up. Good. Okay. Little break, but our next minute is starting in about 3 seconds. So come on down. And here we go. Knee circles. Kneeling knee circles. Think about lifting your leg up or drawing the biggest circle you can with your knee. But the key, of course, is to keep the rest of your body still. As with so many other exercises, we're just trying to focus on one area and keep the rest of our body nice and still. Don't help it out. 30 seconds is right there. So if that's what you're doing, take a break now. But if you're continuing on, you have a few more seconds to get to 40. Keep going, same direction. Same leg, that's 40. Actually, that's 42, sorry. 50 is coming up right here. So, come on up. Okay, we are gonna do those two more times. But let's get, if you want, a mat. We have time to get your mat ready, maybe get a drink. We have about 25 seconds, and then we'll do them all again, starting with the squat plus curtsy. So get my big old mat set up. As I say, I don't really need it. The floor is kind of squishy, but why not? Okay, we're starting in 5 seconds. Squat plus curtsy. Ready? Here we go. Squat and curtsy. I throw myself off here now because now the clock started on the 6, so I have to remember where to stop us or where to tell you the times. I'll remember. Don't worry. No worries. Squat it down and curtsy back. Try to use strength when you're doing bicep curls. There's 30 seconds. If indeed you're doing bicep curls, try not to throw your weights. It's a strength thing. Here's 40 seconds. Still going. 45. 45 is what we usually do for circuits, isn't it? There's 50 right there. Okay. Get ready to come on down. We're doing one leg. Here's Juno. Maybe she'll wander over and say hi. Come on down. Let's go the other direction. Hello, Juno. Oh, she's gone again. So, leg circles. Maybe you went this direction. External rotation. I'm now doing internal rotation, trying to make as big a circle as I can with this knee and this leg. Go, go, go. And I should have reminded you, if you wanted, to put a band on. But it's just the time goes. There's 30 seconds right there. Guess you can also do the next one, the squat with a band around your knees if you like. Here's 40 seconds right here. I'm going to keep going right to 50 in case we have any keeners who are also joining me in that. There it is. 50 seconds. Okay. Next one is the tempo squat. So we're going down, 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 and then quickly up. Here we go. Down, 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 like a count of 3, and then pop up. Down. Sit down into it, pop up. Okay, as low as you can comfortably go. Okay, without bothering your knees. You don't want to bother knees. Oh, no, that's not. I was just going to say, that's 30 seconds, but actually, it's only 20. We are getting there, though. And up. There's 30 seconds. If you're stopping at 30, taking a little break. And if you're going to 40, there it is right there. If you're hanging on to 50, keep holding on for a few more seconds. Actually, this will be our last squat, I think. Down and up. There we go. Okay, second leg for the knee circles and the other direction too. So I probably went this way, so now I'll go this way. Here we go. The clock is ticking away. Counting our seconds. So away we go. Big circle. Really lift that leg sideways and go around. Feel those glutes working. Maybe. Okay. Around we go. And then we have one more set of these 4. That's 30 seconds right there. So keep it going. Lift your foot up and back. Lift your foot up and back. Just realize that makes it harder. 40 seconds. I guess I always knew, but I didn't say it. But it makes it harder to lift your foot. There's 50 seconds right there. Okay, that was our second time, right? Yes. So we have one more set, but we're going to take 30 seconds. So if you want to get a drink or whatever, please go ahead. Sip a coffee, as I understand some of you like to drink coffee during the workout. Okay, 15 seconds, and we're going to start again with squat plus a curtsy. So 10 more seconds. I'll get the hair out of my face. Oh, did you notice? Just a sec, I'll tell you, but here, I'll come closer so you can see. Ready? Squat plus curtsy. Did you see the gardening injury? Who gets a facial gardening injury? Well, I do. I was finally staking my Jack and the Beanstalk bean plants. They grew like crazy, and I kept meaning to put stakes on them so they wouldn't fall over. So yesterday, finally did it outside on the deck, staked them nicely, then went inside for something, came back out 2 minutes later. Here's the 30-second mark. Leaned over to pick up the whole thing and stuck the stake right in my face. Ugh. So I guess I'm lucky, 40 seconds, that it didn't go in my eye. That's the good news. But oh, I was a little bit cross with myself. Last one. There we go. We're going down to knees. Ugh. Gardening injuries. I tell ya. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Circling. This time, because we're only doing 3 sets of these, I'm going to switch direction halfway through, which for me will be at the 25-second mark. So decide what you'd like to do. We're 15 seconds in. So if you're doing 30 and you want to change direction, please do. I'm going to change direction right here, up and around, circling the other way. There's 30 seconds for those of you stopping there. If you're not stopping, let's see if we can make the circle even bigger. There's 40 seconds. 50's coming up. Very soon. Up and around. And that is 50 right there. So let's pop back up to our feet. I should have told you too that there was a lot of up and down today. I forgot. Tempo squat. Down, 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 and up. Down, 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 and up. And here we go. Down, down, down. Come on up. Just show you from the side. Down, 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 and up. Count to 3 or 4 on the way down, and then up. We're coming up to 30 seconds. And there it is right there. So, do more if you want to, or take your break right now. There's 40 seconds. Up we go. Really keeps me on my toes. Trying to keep track of the time. There's 50 seconds right there. That was our last one. Okay, the last one of these 4 is the kneeling one again with knee circles. And we are starting. So, keep it going as big a circle as you can draw with your knee. Think about lifting your foot a little bit up behind you. As I said, I'm going to change direction if you want to too. You can decide when. Here, we're 20 seconds in. I'm going to change direction at the 25-second mark, which is right here. If you're doing 50 seconds along with me, well, maybe you want to switch direction. We're past 30 seconds, sorry. 33 seconds you got. Bonus time. There's 40. 10 more seconds to complete this exercise and to complete this set of 4 times 3. And there we go. Okay, excellent. Well done. Let's get a drink. We're going to take 1 minute off starting now. So if you want to do a little child's pose, you can do that. Or maybe you'd rather just stand up and get a drink or something, stretch it out. For the next, I guess I should tell you what the next 4 are. Right, I will do that instead of lying around. So, IYT is the first one. I'm going to have my thumbs up. Okay, make the letter I, make the letter Y, make the letter T. That's one exercise. Second one, diamond push-ups either against the wall if you want to. Really close hands. Or on the floor. If you can do that as a full push-up on the floor, extra points. You can do it from these two. Prone pull-downs like this. I don't know if I'll do these standing up or lying down, face down on the floor. If you're face down on the floor, your feet are up a little bit and your chest is up. Last one is bent over rows, which I think feel easy compared to the rest. Okay, and I missed the time. So, okay, we'll start at the 3. Oh, so risky for me to start at the 3 because I have to remember the time. Right, well, we're starting right here. IYT, thumbs pointing up for the I. Up we go, and then palms are pointing toward the ground. Okay, so 30, 40, or 50 seconds, whatever you want to do. Keep your core nice and strong. You're a little bit bent over here. A little bit bent over so that your core has to do the work of holding you up nice and strong. Okay, and here's T. Squeeze those shoulder blades toward each other. Why? There's 30 seconds. I find I the hardest one for whatever reason. I wonder if you do too. Here's 40 seconds coming up right there. Okay, so keep it going. If you are keeping on, we have time for these last 2 letters. Good. Second one is diamond push-ups. Right. Everybody's favorite. Come on down. Okay, hands are really close together and they're underneath your chest. So they're closer in than you'd expect. Okay, if you can do full ones, I don't think I can do too many full ones. So, that is why I do them from my knees. It's coming. It's coming. We're working on all these things, aren't we? We're coming up to 30 seconds. If that's where you're stopping, it's right now. Okay, you can take a break anytime you want and stretch it out if you need to. Okay, or keep on going. Keep on going. Oops, that was 40 seconds. 50-second mark is coming up. Keep those knees back. Keep a nice straight line from, there's 50 seconds. Keep a nice straight line from head to knees or head to toes. Next one is prone pull downs. I'm going to do it lying down. Okay, and here we go. 3. So punching forward, pulling elbows down toward hips. Okay, you can also do these standing up. Maybe I'll do the second version or the second set. Second round. Standing up. Feet are off the ground if you're face down here. Try to keep your neck in line with your spine. Just turning my head so I can see the clock. Keep on holding on. Squeeze those glutes. Pull down. There's 30 seconds. Pull down. And push forward. Elbows are coming down toward your hips. Okay, there's 40 seconds. Last 10 if you're going with me to 50. Come on. Keep it going. 5 more. And last one. Yes, we're past the last one. So come on up, the last one here. Bent over rows. Woo. I'm going to use heavier weights. And here we go. I find these upper body ones more tiring than the lower ones. I don't know about you. What do you think? Let me know. I was also debating whether to do 4 sets of all these 4 exercises, but I decided to stick with 3 today. We'll see. If you'd like to do more on Friday, let me know. I'd be game. Here's 30 seconds. Keep your head in a nice line with the rest of your spine so that you're not, tuck your chin in a little bit so that you're, not hurting your neck. There's 40 seconds. Keep on pulling up and squeezing in back. pull up, squeeze shoulder blades in back for our last one. There we go. Nice. Good job. All right, we take 30 seconds off and then we go again. So if you want to get a drink, do I? Yeah, sure. We have enough time. I wasn't sure if we had enough time, but we have 20 more seconds. And then we will jump back in with IYT. So I don't know if you have 1 pound weights. That's what I'm using for the IYT. You can also do it without weights. Very good that way too. 5 more seconds and we're going to start. Remember, thumbs are up for the I and then palms are facing the floor for the rest. Here we go. I and squeeze and squeeze. Up, squeeze and back every time. And also keep your core nice and strong. Core is strong. Shoulders are working. And away we go. We're coming up to our 30-second mark. Oops, I forget if that was a Y or a T. There's 30 seconds right there. Up and up. Keep it going. If you're going to 40, your time is near. There's your time right there. 40 seconds. If you're going right to 50, we don't have much time at all. 4 more seconds. Time for an I and a Y and a T. And then we're getting ready for diamond push-ups. Again, either against the wall with hands close together, or I'm going to try down on the floor. Ready, let's go. I have to edit out my heavy size. And go. Hands are right underneath your chest. Thumbs are almost touching. We're trying to work triceps here. If you want to do a wider push-up, you can. The one we're working on right now is diamond one with hands close together. And that's 30 seconds right there. I guess they're called diamond push-ups because you make a diamond with your hands. Your forefinger and your thumb. Ugh. Your pointers and your thumb, I should say. Okay, we are at 40 seconds. Good. 45 coming up. I don't want to do a second extra. Poor push-ups. I shouldn't malign them. They're lovely. Okay, there we go. And then we're staying down. Or actually, I'll just show you from up. I'm going to do this one up. Okay, so prone pull downs like this. You're either lying on the mat, so you're pulling down, trying to pull your elbows down toward your hips. It doesn't look like much, and maybe it isn't for you. Maybe you need heavy weights. Maybe you need to pretend you're pulling down from the ceiling. I think it is harder when you're lying down. So maybe I don't know, we'll see. Pull down, just pulling down sideways. Here's 30 seconds. Not going forward or back, you're just pulling straight down. Elbows are coming toward your hips. There's 40 seconds. And down. Strong core, a little bend in your knees. We're coming up to 50 seconds. And it is right there. Good. Okay, last one is bent over rows. So grab some weights if you'd like, and let's go. Hey, we're bent over, and we're pulling up. Weights come up to about your ribs. Maybe you're squeezing your shoulder blades in the back. When you get to the top of the move, squeeze your shoulder blades. Check your core. You got that belly button to backbone kind of connection there. Holding everything tight. Good. Where are we? We are 30 seconds in right there. So decide how much work you'd like to do. 40 seconds is coming up very soon. In fact, right there, last 10 seconds if you're doing 50. And that will be right after this one. There you go. Okay, nicely done. That's 2 sets. We have one more. So we're going to start in 15 seconds with I and a Y and a T. Okay, so bent over like that. If you want to use heavier weights, you can, I guess. But I think this is a good one, even without weights or with my hand. Mini 1-pounders, here we go. last set of these upper body ones. Up, diagonal, out to the side. Straight up, diagonal, out to the side. Squeezing your shoulder blades down your back every time. Up we go. We're 25 seconds in. I had to think for a second where we started. And that is 30 seconds right there. So stop if you're stopping. Go if you're going. Up. Here comes 40 seconds right there. Time for a few more letters. If you're going right to the 50 mark, this will be our last Y and our last T. Excellent. Okay, diamond push-ups. Come on down to the floor. Hands make a diamond. And come right into your chest. And away we go. Oh, I started late. Oh, that was a frightening kind of mistake. So now I have to keep going the whole time. Oh, but take a break if you need to. These are tough ones. I shouldn't say that. I should say how excellent they are. And they are excellent. Just, here we go. 30 seconds in right there. Or actually, no, we have to go a little bit farther because I started late. There's 30 seconds. Okay. Keep it going. Go, go, go. 40 seconds is right there. 50 seconds is coming up. Oh, so our last few of these ones. And we stop right after this one. Oh, yeah. Next exercise is prone pull down. So pulling down. I'm going to do it prone. Or prone, yes, lying down. Here we go. Ready? And go. So feet and chest are off the ground. Maybe your glutes are squeezed. Maybe your core is nice and strong. We're punching up and then pulling our elbows down toward our hips. Keep an eye on the time. For better or worse, there's lots of time left. So keep going. Pull, pull, pull. 30 seconds is right there. So if you're taking a 30-second break, you've already stopped. 40 seconds is coming up right there. And if you're going for the last 10, keep on going with me. Pull down. Last few. Probably, yes, last one right there. Okay, push yourself up. And then, last one of these 4 is our bent over rows. Here we go. Bent over, and we're pulling up. Weights to our ribs and pulling shoulder blades toward each other. Okay, keep it going. If you don't have heavy weights, heavy-ish, pretend that you do. Pretend you're pulling up against gravity, which you are. Pretend you're pulling something really heavy. There's 30 seconds. Keep it going. A few more. Nice strong core, belly button to backbone, 40 seconds in. This is going to be our last exercise of the 8 altogether that we did 3 times each. And this is our last one right there. Well done. Good. Okay. The weights come down to shake out your arms. Let's get a drink. I'm going to. We'll take a minute off here. So take your time. How do you feel? Arms feeling it, legs feeling it. Maybe nothing's feeling it. Well, just as well, because we have more to do. But not that much more. Another bits of work, and then we will move into stretching. So for some core, we're going to do some standing core. I'm going to just move my wobbly mat out of the way. Actually, while you're catching your breath, having a drink, whatever, let's do our balance one. So get yourself set up on one leg. Okay, knee comes up, and then let's straighten that leg, and then take it back. Take it back, bring your arms forward. I'm kicking the wall, so I'm just going to change direction. And then just reverse it. Bring your knee up, straighten your leg, and then bend it again, kick it back. Arms come forward. Okay, this is number 3, and we'll do 4. Straighten, bend, bring your leg back and your arms forward. And then one more time, knee up, straighten, and then kick back. For number 4. And then just come back to standing. Actually, before you put your foot on the ground, see if you can close your eyes and still keep your balance here. Are your eyes closed? I'm not peeking. Now I am. All right, other side. So get yourself all set up. Again, I'm going to turn because otherwise I'll kick the wall. So once you're set up, get that knee up, straighten your leg, and then bend it and kick it back straight. Arms come out. Number 2, straighten, kick back. Oops. And then number 3, kick back. And then our 4th one will be our last one here. Straighten that leg. Oops, tip against the wall. That was me falling over. Kick back, bring your arms forward, and then straighten up. And before you put that foot on the ground, see if you can close your eyes and still keep your balance. Makes a bit of difference, doesn't it? Okay, open your eyes and come on down. Perfect. I'm going to move some of my obstacles here so I don't trip on them. And I'm going to cut on the other side of my face or something. So we are going to do warrior lunge plus a twist. So it looks like this. Let's step forward with our right leg. Hands in prayer. We are going to dip over so that our left elbow comes toward our right knee. I don't know if you can see that as well. So sorry, I'm just resetting up. And then just hold it here. Hold it here. Maybe look up and over your right shoulder. And then straighten up. Step back to the start. Let's go. Left leg. Same thing. Left leg forward. Hands together in prayer. Twist. And come on over toward your left knee. Leg forward. Hands together in prayer. Twist. And come on over toward your left knee. Left knee, look up over your left shoulder. And just hold it here for a second or two. And then come on up. Back to the start. We're going back to our first leg. Okay, twist over toward your far knee. Push your hands together. Look up over your shoulder. And just hold it here. And then we'll straighten up. Step back. Left leg. If you started on your right, you're now on your left. Come on over that left knee. Elbow to knee if you can. Push your hands together. Look up toward the ceiling. And then straighten yourself out. And let's go back to the first leg. And twist. Hold it here. Nice and strong. Maybe you're getting a little more of a twist every time. Maybe. Straighten up. Come back. We'll do this one and then we'll do one more on each side. Okay, so here we go. Twisting it forward. Bend that front knee more if you can. And then come on up. And last 2. Step forward. Come over across your body. Opposite elbow to knee. Up and just hold it here. And then straighten up. Back to the start. Last one. Twist so that you have opposite elbow to knee. Look up. And now we are going to come forward again. Good. Shake it out a little bit. Next one is kind of similar. It's a lunge plus a lean. So step forward, arms come up. Oops. Lean over to the side of the front leg. Lean, lean, lean. And then come back to the start. And step back. Arms up. Lean over. Working on obliques maybe here. And also legs too. We didn't do a lot of lunges today, did we? We did more squats. So Here are a few lunges combined with some core. Lean it over. Maybe you have a weight or two in your hands, if you like. I'm going weightless. Weightless. That sounds like fun. And over. Back to the start. Keep alternating legs and leaning toward the side of the front leg. Okay. Over. Maybe your lunges are getting bigger every time. That makes them a little bit harder. Or maybe they're staying pretty small. It's up to you. Or somewhere in the middle. Just not wrapping up, but just, yeah, whatever you want to do at this point in the workout, good for you. As a friend and I were saying yesterday, you get points just for showing up. Whether you do the workout with enthusiasm or grudgingly, or maybe not at all. Maybe you're just standing there drinking your coffee. You get points. You're here. And over to the side. Let's do one more to make it even. And over to the side. Over, over, over. Back up to the top. And come on to the start. Okay. I'm gonna take my mat again, because we are gonna walk our hands down from inchworm, walking out to a plank, and then we'll do a bit of a, it's kind of, why don't I just do it instead of trying to stumble through it. So inchworm, we're starting, facing our mat the long way, just walk your hands out. Walk them into a plank position. Okay, here we are in plank. Spread the weight out through your fingertips so that you take it easier on your wrists. Take it up into downward dog. This is where my mat stretches out, maybe more than I wanted it to. Okay, now we're gonna lift one leg, and then we're gonna come down and drive our knee in between our hands if we can, and then take it back up again. Okay, drive it forward, take it back up. Here's 3, let's do 8. And up, and 4, up, 5, last 3, and last 2. Drive your knee as far as you can forward, last 1. And then let's come down onto our knees. Actually, no, sorry, you could come down to your knees, but we're gonna come back up eventually. Back up to start. Pretend I never went down to my knees. We were going to inchworm back to the start. Okay, shake out your hands. How are they feeling? Are they ready for the other side? I hope so, because you don't want to just have done one leg, not the other. I'm going to switch sides. Keep things interesting. You ready? Inchworm down. Lower down and walk, walk, walk. Little steps. What do you call these little hands? Little steps with your hands. Okay. Up into plank. So my wrists are right under my shoulders. Then I spread my weight out through my fingers and thumb to take some of the pressure off my wrists. Okay, come up into a downward dog kind of thing. And then we're going to lift one. Oops. We lift the other leg. Other leg, do what you did. Then drive that knee forward. Okay, let's do 8. We're already on number 2, 1/4 of the way there. Up, and 3, and up, halfway there. Here we go. 5/8, 3/4. How do you like those fractions? 7/8. I'm distracting you with them so that you don't even realize we're already done. 8/8. Done, done, done. Walk it back up nice and slowly. Come on up nice and slowly so you don't get a head rush. And then shake it out a little bit. We just have 2 more things to do, and then we are going to go right into stretching. So first one of the 2 is scissor kicks. So come on down. This is where I can't see myself, but I'm sure I'm there. So come on down to a nice, rolled shoulder kind of position. So shoulders are rolled back, core is strong, strong, strong. You're leaning back. We're gonna do straight leg scissor kicks, or actually I'll start the clock right here. So here we go. So while I'm talking, you can decide if you'd rather do taps to make it a little bit easier, but not a whole lot easier. If you want to make it easier, bend your legs, okay? Really don't want you to hurt your back. So if you can do scissor kicks, great. If you can do closer in ones, also great. So choose what you want to do. We don't have much more time. We'll go 45 seconds and we're already 30 in. So 35 in, 10 more seconds. If you feel this in your back at all, please bend your legs. Bend your legs, okay? Last 2 seconds, and there we go. Nice, okay. Come right onto your back for this very last one. This is the one that requires a little bit of brain power because we have lots of limbs moving. So let's take an opposite arm and leg straight up. Let's take the other hand and leg, hand on opposite knee. We're just going to push into this knee. We're going to push our back into the floor, and we're going to raise and lower the opposite arm and leg. Okay, so remember to push into your knee. Remember to get your back flat on the ground. And just raise and lower one arm and leg. Okay, keep it going. Press in. There are 3 different things going on here, so think about all of them one at a time. Okay, I have to press my back in again. I have to press against my thigh with my hand. Oops. And I forgot the 3rd thing because it was going at the wrong time. We're going for 5 more seconds. Up and down. You can always bend your knee to make it easier. I should have said that, but hopefully you know. Okay, stretch it out, and then we're just going to come into the same thing on the other side. So arm and leg up, other side, hand on knee, and press your lower back into the floor. Here we go. Lower your arm and your leg while you're pushing into your knee and keeping your back flat. And then we will be done. Only about 30 more seconds. And then we're moving into stretching. Nicely done. Keep it going. Back is pressed flat into the floor. Breathe. Bend your knee if you need to. If you feel it too much in your lower back. These are long levers. Your arm and your leg straight like this. Okay, press in with your other hand. Oops. And 2. Last one. And stretch it all out. Excellent. Well done. Good work. We have arrived at the stretching finish line. So reach up with your fingertips up overhead and kick out through your heels, trying to lengthen the muscles in the back of your leg. Whole back of body actually here. Okay, and then let's take one leg, or let's take both our legs in. Actually, let's pull them both in and roll side to side a little bit. Roll side to side with your knees in tight. And then we're going to straighten one leg and straighten the other one, but it's going up or diagonally, wherever you get. 2, if you want to grab a band, I'll wait. Did you get your band? Yes, excellent. Okay, if you want to use a band, put it around your foot and use it to pull your leg just a little bit closer every exhale. See if you can turn your leg from the hip joint, so not just your foot. Turn your whole leg so that your heel is pointing toward the outside of your body. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Just another thing to add. Okay, and then let's keep pulling that leg in toward us, and then let it open to the side. Your other hand is on the ground, counterbalancing. Okay, and you're trying to keep your pelvis on the floor, so I have to rearrange a bit. Keep my pelvis on the floor, pull my leg toward me. Okay, and then bring your leg up to the center, switch hands, and then pull it across. Okay, you're pulling it across. Maybe you feel it here in the outside of your hip, but try to keep this side of your pelvis on the floor, even though it wants to roll away, like so. Just pull it across. Push down with your pelvis. And then bring your leg back to the center. Take the band off if you were using your band, and then let's cross that ankle on our knee and pull our lower leg toward us. Little glute stretch here. You feel those glutes after the knee circles, maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. If you think we should do these exercises 4 times each on Friday, let me know. You can decide. There's also an option to do them 5 times each, but, well, there's an option to do them 10 times each, but that gets a little long. Okay, I'm just turning so that I don't hit the wall with my leg. So let's do the other side. If you're using the band, put it around your leg here or your foot and just pull your leg toward you. Toes are pointing down, so your foot is dorsiflexed. Okay, you can even just push your heel away if you want. See if that helps you get that lengthening in the back of your leg. If not, then maybe you want to just pull a little bit on your leg, nice and gently. And then as you're pulling, we are going to lower our leg to the side. Try to keep your body flat on the floor, except of course that leg. Well, maybe it does go to the floor. Not for me. And then let's bring it back up. Switch hands. Switch hands with the band and then pull your leg across. So please don't pull so that you're rolling over. You just want to pull so that you can keep your pelvis close to the floor and you're pulling your leg across. Toes are still pointing toward you. Okay, and then just bring it back to the center. Take the band off, cross ankle on knee, and pull your legs in. Get some stretching here. Good. Stretching in the glutes. You can play around with the lower half of your lower leg here and see if maybe you change where you feel the stretch. You probably will. Just move it around a bit. Okay, excellent. Let's take our legs up and do some ankle circles, because why not? We hardly ever do them, and let's go the other direction. See if you can make perfect circles. What do you think? Ovals? Mine look more like ovals. Okay, shake it out. Doesn't really matter. Let's scoot our hips over to one side, drop our knees, and hands come out palm to palm on the same side as our knees. And we're going around. Can you keep your fingertips close to the floor? And can you open up your chest toward the ceiling? Can you still breathe when you're twisted like this? Hopefully it feels good. This is a big full twist, especially if you're holding it here. Well, even if you're not holding it here, it's a big twist. So take it easy. Stretches should feel good, right? You're not wrenching your body. You're just trying to open it up, increase your mobility. You want it to feel good. So let's come around to the other side. However you get there, I'm just switching so that I don't have my back to you. So hips go to one side, knees fall down, and all the joints are stacked up here. Hands come palm to palm. Let's slide that top palm over and take it around and around. Drawing a big arc around you. Maybe your fingertips are staying on the floor. Maybe they're up high. Just kind of depends how flexible your shoulders and your chest muscles are feeling today. Hopefully they're feeling good. And let's go around again. Or maybe you're holding it in one spot just to work on that spot, which is good too. And then let's bring our hands together. We are going to come up to sitting. Actually, let's come all the way up to standing. Why not? Nice and slowly. Avoid that head rush. Just going to fix my hair, but while I am, let's start with a triceps one. So palm up, then straight arm, then drop your hand behind your head. Okay? So those triceps worked hard when you did those diamond push-ups. You did do those diamond push-ups, didn't you? Even if you didn't, you're allowed to stretch your triceps. So you're probably done. So let us take that arm out and then take it across. If you want to anchor it here, lock it in place with your other arm, you can do that. Thumb is up on the arm that's stretching. Okay, just pull across. Feel that in shoulders. Okay, and then just let that go. And let's do it on the other side. Triceps So palm up, arm straight up, drop your hand behind your head and push down. Feel that in the back of your arm. Okay, keep it going, keep it going. And then just release it. Take that arm across, thumb is up. Maybe you lock it in place with your other arm. Just to get a little extra stretch across the shoulders. Good. And then let's release that too. Okay, we better do back because we did a lot of shoulders and back. So lace your fingers and press away round your back. Press, press, press. Maybe you'd like to do it with your palms facing away from you. You can do that too. Or you can have your palms facing toward you. Feel the stretch though in between your shoulder blades. Not a posture we want to encourage, mostly, but good for stretching. Let's go the other way now and roll our shoulders back. Roll them back. I see it's already after 10 and we haven't really done too many leg stretches, but let's do quads anyway. Let's do quads and our hip flexors. So quads, pushing your shoelaces into your hand, maybe pushing your hip forward. Doesn't really look like I am, but I'm trying to. Okay, and then that foot that's in your hand, step it back and then drop down. Okay, drop down. Feel it in your hip flexors in front. Take your same side arm as your back leg and then go over. Over. And then straighten up. Same thing on the other side and then we will wrap it up, I promise. You can turn the video off if you're in a rush, which you may well be because you want to get outside before it snows. That may be. Yikes. I don't know if it's supposed to snow today or tomorrow or just on the long weekend. Silly Alberta weather. Whoops, drop down. I'm talking too much. There, gotta focus. Drop down. Feel your hip flexors, front of your thigh and the back leg. Same side arm as your back leg comes up and then over. And then we're gonna straighten up again. Stand up. Congratulate ourselves. Well done. Nice work. Okay, do your deep breath too. Which I didn't take the time to do because we are over time. And I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks so much for coming and we will see you again. Thanks everyone. Bye.